What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today I'm proud to announce that on part 20 of my stream, which was filmed and streamed yesterday, February 19th, I was able to complete the world's first level 1 no armor blind playthrough of the game, and I'm super excited to have beaten the boss around like 10:30 or so. It's like 10:21 if I'm not mistaken. And that stream, that was part 20 actually. This is part 21 of the stream where we're just doing some cleanup, knocking out some things that now we have guardian spirits for. So we're going to defeat this master, that'll close out the Heian region, and then we're going to do some side quests and just have a good time. So no longer do we have the stress of having to complete anything or do anything crazy, because we've already done the hardest part. So now it's just kind of gravy from here. So looking forward to that. Should be a fun stream today. We're going to warm up with this guy a little bit, see if we can defeat him, and move on to the next region, because I hate having an incomplete region. So we're looking forward to that. We're going to do lots of posts today talking about the achievement and the accomplishment, and you know, really looking forward to posting that all over the place so we can share. What's up, Ellen? How are you? I'm doing great. How are you? Hopefully the weather's shaping up over there. Yeah, doing good, doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm trying to spam that really hard because I just want him to be slow. He's so fast. And then we can go crazy on him, but we'll try this a few times. Ellen says, yeah, for the most part, but it's raining. Okay, good, good. Rain is, I guess, better than... I love rain. Better than snow and ice and all of the terrible stuff. I tried reaching out to Matthias the other day to see what if he's going to be playing Resident Evil and all that here come next week. I will fight with you. Enter the fray. Nah, I'm dead. Run! How are all these missing you? We beat him! Okay, that clears out this region. Oh. Got a showcase. We did it at level 1. I completely forgot already. We beat this dude, whoever he is, at level 1. He was, to me, more of like a battle mage. Pretty tough enemy. But we'll... I guess we're way better equipped now. Thank you. Alright, so now we're done with that. This entire region's now 100%. Now we move on to the Bakumatsu region. I do believe this was almost 100%. We just needed to clear this out. This Ibaraki Doji. She's the one on the thumbnail for today's video. We've already beat her one time, but we do need to beat her again, because Nioh loves reusing bosses, reusing enemies, and that's fine, but they're not reskins, they're just part of like quests and stuff. So we're gonna move on. Probably shouldn't use lightning on a lightning enemy. I just thought about that. Just occurred to me. Ma'am? Like, what? What are we doing, ma'am? What's the plan here? No! The little kitties got me killed. I was summoning them, so when you're in that summon animation, I kind of locked in it for a bit. I only have 963 elixirs, so I gotta be careful. Can't be burning through all that. That was actually a pretty good attempt. The only thing is I feel like my lightning's kind of worthless, but I could probably still proc it on her, right? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. It looks like I got it. I don't know. She grabbed me anyways. You're a mean lady. You're a mean lady. Alright, we're going to go back, try again. We'll finish up that side quest and we'll do all the rest of the side quests as well. Anything we may be missing. Slayer says, sorry I missed it. I looked to see if you're on for the final time around 8. I didn't see you, so I figured you weren't streaming. Yeah, no, I was. So you had asked what time, if I went on, when I would go on it, and I said 6 or 7. So I started right at 7 p.m. and I went until like 10:30. And man, it was amazing. I wish you could have been there. And I'm sorry that I had to do another stream, even though I was like, I wasn't sure. But my wife was like, no, finish it up. And I was like, okay. So unfortunately, you missed it, but no worries. We're doing some cleanup today. We're gonna have a good time with it. But yeah, I wish you could have been there, man. It was awesome. It was so awesome. Ah! Now we're just doing cleanup. We're doing some side quests and things like that. But yeah, welcome, man. Hope you're having a great morning. It was good. It was, the last Crucible was quite difficult. It took me a long time because it has Yokotsu Baba, and that was so tough. And then we ended up facing off with, what's his nuts? Hideko, and we beat him no damage. So I need to check if I got that title. I don't think, oh, whoops. I don't think it gave me that title. And that's so annoying. I think there's bugs on how you get the, like the titles are bugged, I think. I think the titles are bugged. It's all good. I watched this morning. Really great. Oh man, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I just I hope you enjoyed it because that was pretty epic. Let's see if we got the title. Would it be here, I think? Yeah. No. Hideko Subjugator. I did, yeah. Defeat Hideko at Edo Castle without getting hit. Yeah, we did it. Okay, I'm so glad. So there's only a few bosses you can actually get as the Subjugator title. Like, you can't even get Okita as Subjugator. Like, the Subjugator start... They start way down here. Your first Subjugator title comes from Hino Enma, in fact. And these are like the main bosses, but you don't, for whatever reason, get one for Okita. Because I did no damage him. That's insane. Well, I'm just glad it counted, though, because that was incredible. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see if we can actually beat this. Ibaraki Doji 2.0. You wake up pretty early, my friend. because I got the comment. I was like, oh wow, that was to Slayer, so I knew I wanted to respond quickly. You know what? You're annoying. You're not nice. I jumped into it. I usually wait for that explosion, then I jump in, then I go in for a heavy attack. We'll finish her off here soon. We just beat one master already, like on first few tries. Slaya says it was epic, dude. I heard the guy saying he wasn't sure you could do it at the beginning. I was like, he just doesn't know. Yeah, I was like, but it was kind of funny to me because I was like, why are you saying that if I've made it through the entire game? You know, like unless that boss brought in all kinds of new features or mechanics, like I just don't understand how that would even be possible. Like if I could do 99% of the game, I can probably do the last 1%, right? Statistically, it was gonna happen. Oh, I did slow her down. That really messes me up. You're weird when you're slow, Ibaraki. You know, that kind of freaks me out there. Not in a, like, oh my, I didn't even say, that's not even the correct expression. Like, that confuses me because I know I depleted her second key bar, but she just kind of poised through it and then changed into Dark Realm anyways. I thought that would guarantee a grapple opportunity for me. That's why I kept pressing. I was like, no, I got her. And then I was like, let me try again. Like, I was going to do it again, which would be the third key depletion at that point. I wake up around 6 AM. I'm an hour ahead. Ah, okay, I see. Early birds. I had the wrong stance. That's why I was like, what am I doing? But yeah, I knew there was no way you couldn't finish it. I will say that that particular version of Hiroko was easier than the one that just wants to control the entire arena. Like the Hiroko that you fight, what the hell? The Hiroko that you fight in the temple or whatever it was, and Antiquity, man, that one's way harder than the final boss Hiroko. And I'm okay with that, because that boss still had tons of tactics. He had like 3 or 4, he had 3 transformations that I was, well 4 technically. Just like Otakamaru, which I thought was kind of cool. Can you do something intelligent? Here you go. There it is. Boom. I'm dead. But I refuse to die. Heroes never die. That's awesome. I don't even know what that is. That's so cool. Oh, no, it's not. I've never seen that attack in my life. Places, but yeah, I knew there was no way you couldn't finish it. I appreciate the confidence. But I mean, I was like, it's kind of like statistically improbable unless I just give up, you know? But at that point, unless it's like that boss was just like, oh my gosh, he's brought in all these new features and everything one-shot me already, so it had to essentially be flawless for the most part. So it's like, well, been there, done that. But it's so nice to not have that on my, like, that, like, oh, I gotta do this. It feels so good to just not be pressured by that. It's done. We've done it. We've done the most. Oh, whatever. You do it that close? What are you? Not a Takemaru. What's the idiot's name? Hideko? Hideko 2.0? Slay says, I found him way easier, but my build is really strong by endgame. I'm pretty good at putting together great builds. I don't copy other people's ideas concerning builds either. Yeah, a lot of people go meta, you know, like, well, what is this creator making? It's like, a lot of times I'll tell you what, like, a lot of the creators kind of just go for, like, the really low-hanging fruit, and then they all just copy each other. And so all the guides are all saying the same thing, you know? There's very few people that come up with creative, interesting builds. And I like when people do more obscure builds like that. I like doing builds like that as well, which is largely why I typically do challenge runs, because I can find interesting ways to make a build fun and new. Of course, she sped up immediately on that second strike. That's fun. Slayer says, I'm sure you're super relieved. The stress from it is gone. Oh, I know, it is. It was something that I just wanted to get off my back, and then I'm not going to be too concerned about doing like world's first stuff, and it's just no point, you know? Like I said before, like no one acknowledges it in that regard, and it doesn't like ever, those videos, all the challenge ones I've done, none of them have ever performed exceptionally well, so it's like, I just do it for like, I don't know, it just adds extra stress in my opinion. It's a nice thing to do, but there's no benefit to doing that, you know, unfortunately. So I just would rather take it a little easier, and I can still do challenge runs, but I don't want to be like, I have to beat worlds, so it's like, who cares? Nobody cares, man. It's a good humbling thing too, because, you know, kind of shows that it's like, it doesn't, like, those things don't matter, you know, you don't have to do those things to build a community. Okay, she's dead. Get a brand new Ibaraki Doji Soul Core. Alright, and we did that at level 1. I'll keep showing the level 1 stuff since we're still level 1 doing all the cleanup. R squared says, hello Mr. Inhuman, how's it going today? Going fantastic, how are you doing? This was her arm. Ibaraki Doji was defeated. Twice. Legendary Demon Slayer. Watanabe no Suna. Who is that? I wonder if he's from another game. So he says, GG's Inhuman, thank you. But yeah, now that we've beat the game, level 1, we're just doing cleanup, everything we may have missed, and it feels so good to just do it without any stress. With the sense of urgency, or when it's like, I got it now. Now everything just, without the stress, or you know, it just makes everything so much easier. I still need to go get this little thing then. How do I do it? R-Squid's unfortunately not well. My son and I got sick and I'm having to cancel my afternoon appointments to go home. Oh no, R-Squid, I'm so sorry to hear that. I am so sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing better though. I mean, I don't know what you have, but just definitely get some rest, and if you need medicine, take whatever you need so you can get better, you and your son. I'm so sorry about that. But I really hope you get better soon, my friend. And yeah, that, especially with flu and stuff going on, that'll just take you out, man. So just get rest, man. Stay hydrated for sure. No, we're thinking about you. That looks like a blood edge demon. I need to find out how to get that final thing. It's not too bad, just annoying head cold. He's got a chest. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, but make sure you keep an eye on that chest cold. You know, those things can become like those upper respiratory infections, and to just definitely keep an eye out for it. Oh my gosh. I dodged everything. Just keep an eye on it, you know, but it'll be good. It should be fine. How the heck do I get this? Yeah, I beat it. Just last night, in fact. We beat the final boss, no damage. In fact, the last 3 bosses we beat no damage. It was amazing. We beat Okita Soji, no damage. We beat the fish dude, no damage. We beat the final boss, no damage. Yeah, world's first legit. Like, nobody's done it. Nobody has done it level 1 with no armor on their blind playthrough. There's a few channels saying that they've done it, but they don't stream. So, and all they did was show highlights. And in this game, all you have to do that is you can simply do key boss fights if you want that you're going to be talking serve as talking points for your video. And then you go and you can respec and be leveled throughout as you're playing and navigating. And then I'm gonna fight this boss, go down to level 1. And if you're wearing gear, it even makes it easier, you know. So I think that there's a lot of people saying that they've done it, but I really don't think they have. I was mentioning yesterday, there's 3 types of creators that I've learned, you know. And from the lore perspective, you have the people like that just take theories straight out of like Reddit, you know, and they create videos off that. There's plenty of people you guys even probably know about that have done that. And then you have people that that are not necessarily skilled players, but they're just like, you know, entertaining, and they will do things and resort to tactics like just not even actually playing games, or they just won't essentially, like, it's just like clips or whatever, things like that. Or then they use bots, and then they grow, and then they organically start playing, and then there's been a lot of success stories like that. And then you have people that are the skilled players that do challenge runs, but they just they use clever editing to actually hide the true hard work behind it. So that's why I stream. Like, so I respect the challenge runners that stream, because it's a lot harder to, you know, fake something like that. And so I think it's super important to show that you do the process, you know. And then if you want to do a super cut after the fact, you can certainly do that. But yeah, I do believe the people that are saying they did, they didn't actually do it legitimately. And in either case, even if they did, which I don't believe they did, but if they did, they certainly didn't do it on their first playthrough, and they didn't do it level 1 naked. So I do technically have that under my belt at least. But I'm gonna take a break from challenge runs for a while, just so that I can focus on just creating more content across the channels. But yeah, I'm super excited. I love it. But yeah, it's just one of those things that, like, you just realize, like, man, there's a lot of, like, just people that just lie. Like, and it's just for the sake of, because YouTube rewards that kind of behavior. So as long as you're making content, doing whatever, and getting views, it doesn't matter if you're being honest or not, you know. And it's really bizarre for that kind of behavior to be rewarded, but it is. It certainly is. Slaya over on YouTube says, "Get better, R squared. Hope your son's feeling better." And R squared says, "So you have the wills for..." Yeah, so technically I sure do, and you can't. It's irrefutable proof. Slaya says, "Go out to the shrine. Go up that shortcut you kicked down by where you fought Ibaraki Doji. There's a cannon to break spikes." Oh, okay. Hold on, I need to do that again. So I'm in the complete wrong area. Go back. Go up the shortcut you kicked down where you fought Ibaraki Doji. There's a cannon to break the spikes. Is there? I mean, I believe you. R squared says, "Not sure if it's me, but the stream over here is really unstable for the past few minutes." Really? Let me take a look on the YouTube side of things. Shows excellent health. Excellent stream health. Ping is like 7. I'm not seeing anything weird, but you know, I am getting that new modem on the 27th. So they ended up pushing it back to 10 days anyways, because they're jerks. And so sorry about the instability, but I do believe the modem will fix that in some way. I hope, anyways. Because I don't like that I'm able to deliver like the quality streams across all the different platforms, you know. Okay, dude, you're gonna actually follow me all the way over here? Oh, never mind. Oh, thanks, Slayer. That's huge. That's awesome. But yeah, I don't see any weirdness. Whoa, brother. I don't see any weirdness. Doesn't mean there's not weirdness. Slays anytime Inhuman. Yeah, that was huge, man. I forgot all about this little area. Okay, there's the Kodama. I'm anticipating a trap. No trap. I guess she was the trap. Hey, go on. I stepped on him, but it's okay. The clasps are straight, so we know it's not fake. And now we're good to go again. Alright, let's get out of here. This is now 100%. Yeah, now we're just doing all the 100% stuff. We've got one thing here. What is it we're lacking? A crucible spike. That's that right there. Well, let's definitely do that. That'll be easy. And then we'll go and do some side quest stuff. Alright. That's now 100%, as they say. Now we do have a lot going on over here in this region. This is the... Oh yeah, we do. Now let's take a look at some side quests and all that. We got one here, we got one here. 3. Interesting. I don't know what's going on over here, but we'll find out before long, won't we? Good stuff. Okay, let's make a hard right here in a minute. But first, did you ever clear the regions to the right? I have not. That's what we're doing today. Doing the rest of the cleanup today. Dark Realm. We're doing it right now. That way we can get the ninja link. Maybe that'll be helpful. Right. I wish, man. I wish I would have had it, honestly. What? Your horns don't break? Is it because you're in the Dark Realm or something? You're a tough guy now, Enki? Yeah, I wish I would have had that ninja link. Whenever you told me it's like you get a recharge based on the skill you used to kill. I'm like, you know how massive that would have been in the crucibles I kept dying in? Oh, that would have been so big. But it's fine. What's up, brother? Why? Is that... Oh, that's just a regular Tengu. I'm like, please don't. I don't want to fight any more Itsuma. There's one more I have to fight, and that's... I will fight him, and he will die, but... Gosh. Wait, what the heck is that? Why are you so red? Thank you for that. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. You know, I realized I went back to the just this morning. I was like, I figured I'd do this. I went to... Nah. Holding on to it then. We get Sudama blessings now? What? Sudama blessing increases the drop rate of selected equipment. Selecting equipment for this blessing will consume an Ochiko cup. The more Tsukumo fragments you possess, the greater the drop rate. That's awesome. Well, I don't really need anything right now. Axe. Give me an axe. I did pick up the Otoroshi Soul Core, but I just never saved. And I stopped at like 5 different shrines too before we decided where we're going to go next. Then I did pick up the Demon of Envy Soul Core, but I just never actually saved or purified it. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know how to get those again, which is really scary, honestly, but I guess we'll figure it out in due time. What's up, Trey? How you doing? I'll read your comment in 1 minute. Trey says, were you able to finish the game list? I sure was. I finished it and I beat him no damage too at the end. It was awesome, Trey. Not tough enough. Yeah, he wasn't tough enough. He thought he was cool. Okay, we got a bunch of big boys here. We got this idiot over here as well. I hate pt.21, man. Literally like the toughest enemy for me. One of the toughest enemy types. I don't know why, he just is. Brother, like you actually almost got me killed there. Ledge Demon's good, but man, he will push an enemy so far away. Trey says fire, indeed, indeed. Slaya over on YouTube says you should check out Hiriko Soko. It looks crazy. I will. I picked that one up and I think I purified it. I really hope I did. But I realized that I've picked up every type of soul core. I just haven't purified all of them. So Otoroshi was one in particular that I messed up on. And the second was the Demon of Envy. I beat her, and then of course remember I was beating them and I happened to beat the demons, 2 of them off stream, and I have them recorded for you guys. But I was like, oh my gosh, like I screwed that up, didn't I? Where's the pt.21? There he is. Right in the eyeballs. He's like, nope, I'm gonna go the long way. That was still very fast, by the way. My god. That was incredibly fast. What the hell? Two more enemies. But where and why? Yeah, we did it, Trey. It was awesome, man. And I beat him no damage, which was insane. It was so epic. If you ever want to see any of those challenge runs I've done, just go to my YouTube. From the TikTok link, that'll take you to my main YouTube channel. But just every single place on my YouTube, you go to the home page, you scroll down, you'll see my other YouTube channels. You click on any video of the 1,000 videos I have, the other channels will be in the description. Or you can go to the link at the very top. It says, you know, Ko-fi and more links. You click on that, it shows all my channels. You go there and you can watch every single one of the VODs. And every single one of the VODs you can watch there, and you can always see them like live if you want. So defiled. Alright, I don't want to die, so I play this real cheap. Playing it real cheap today. Cheap, cheap. All the enemies should be done. Okay. I can't believe now we have Sudama blessings. That's really cool. This used to be an offering box, but I guess I can't do anything with that. DLC. I could have jumped down sneakily from there. Alright. Fair enough. Let's see what we got. Bunch of items, but it's like I'm expecting an ambush, but I guess we already did the hard part, right? So we should be ambush free for the most part. Unless there's like Gaki that just wants to pull me off the side of the cliff. fire's still warm. There's a master in here. Don't want to die to him yet. Squirrel. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, it's a dog. Dude, those dogs are terrifying. I didn't know what it was. Accomplished. Nioh mage. Look at us go. We're just getting better and better at casting spells. Harry Potter would be proud. Mr. Potter. Whoa! This dude's insane. Capricorn. I can't quite get up there, can I? Yes, I can. Gotta hold your breath when you're making those big jumps. Alright. What remains? Oh, okay. Not that. That is going to be where we come up from the other side of a quest, I guess. Let's take a look at the map. So we'll be coming from here, I imagine. I have no clue how else to get there. Oh, I almost died. Yeah, it's by design then. Okay. We've done everything we can here. We're going to go defeat that master, I suppose. Clear that up. I gotta check out the Hideko Sokor as well. Open Destiny, where is he? Who are you? Sawamara Yasuke. Yasusuke. He's a ninja, you can tell for sure. Uh-oh. Tonfa ninja. He's quick. But, you know, you never want to miss your first strike on an axe combo. The first hit of your axe combo is probably the most important, in my opinion. That then gauges the distance for all the rest of your strikes. Alright, let's go take this guy on. Good thing the walk of shame isn't so bad. Hello, ninja friend. The master has been beaten. We got a divine piece for that's cool. We got Fleetfoot. And we beat him at level 1. Very nice. This will end the duel. That was good. Lightning's the way to go, man. You remind me of myself. Not everybody gives you an extra goodie if you talk to them. Okay, so we've cleaned that out. Very nice. To figure out how to go, I guess we come down from Sanjo to here. Get to the other side of all that. Or not even. Yeah, I can literally just go here. How's that locked? What is this? What manner of sorcery is this? It's a locked chest. Probably part of a side quest then? It's this right here? No, it's not this. The plot thickets. Oh, it's this bad boy. I'm so glad we got this map. I know people hate the map, and I love it. I love the map. I think the checklist, you know, the ability to use a checklist type format is fantastic. I don't see the problem with that at all, especially for completionists. Like, why would you not want to have the knowledge or the ability to confirm you have everything in the area, you know? Lightning has always been my favorite element. I was disappointed they took out Purity and Corrupt. I love Purity. Purity was my favorite because of Nioh too. Purity was fantastic, man. Wakey wakey. I'm so glad the fire doesn't hurt my feet. Waiting for an Umibozu. How much are you supposed to donate? Like I always do 1,000 because I'm not cheap. Got 2 Ochiko cups for that. And some Jizo merit. Very nice. This will take us up to Sanjo as well. Yeah, I miss Purity. They simplified things in really interesting ways, and essentially Purity got transitioned to wind with the bluster effect. So like if you apply bluster with wind, you do more key damage. So it essentially got transitioned to that. Corruption, I don't remember exactly what it did, but I know that it just increased damage after your weapon gained sentience, which is really awesome. But I don't really know if you have that. Essentially, that's kind of like the proficiency thing. You know, at this point, I don't know. It's weird. Almost died being stupid and casting right in his face. Oh, there's a long neck over there. I hate those guys. They're just tanky. Alright, let's go beat the big back up. You never really get anything good for donating to those bots. Okay. Yeah, I don't even use Ochiko cups anyways, but... You know what? Corruption was best against humans and Purity against yokai. Oh, that makes sense. That makes lots of sense. So like from a lore perspective, it made tons of sense. And there's always that duality in Nioh 2, which I like so much. Yeah, Nioh 2 was I think phenomenal. Nioh 1 was very, very good too, but I just I really like the fact that you can create your own character and do all that stuff. You still have a part in history and a really, you know, a really big role. I enjoy that. Just have that Blood Edge demon up top too. Up top? I used Shuten Doji's like cudgel or his axe, and it was so good because it had built-in corruption, I think, on it, or purity, one of the two, and it was so nice because you could even get confusion or proc confusion off of that, like when the weapon gained sentience. It was so neat. So we have this path, which takes us to Gojo's area. Yikes. Or... oh, actually, I'll be fine to beat him. Yeah, no, I'm gonna kill you now. Hold on, bro, I'm coming. Give me a second. These just don't turn around fast. You're weak. Nioh 2 was top notch. Still a contender for my favorite game. Oh yeah, it's really good. Just so good. Okay. Now that counts. We got a brand new area unlocked. We're gonna clean the rest of this one out though. Circle around hopefully, and then use Choso, which was Sugaki's. I think his name's Sugaki, the guy with the gun. His guardian spirit, methinks. Oh, lovely. Yes. Yeah, no, like, well. Ah. He's the good old 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Gets me every time. Yes, I wonder if he's gonna be back. Of course he is. Haha, I got you in the back anyways. I don't even know what you're doing, sir. Cool. And you're gonna bring your brother as well, because you love doing that. That was terrible, by the way. I lost ki, and I was just completely depleted. La la la. We've beaten so many. I think that's Mezuki. Gozuki. I don't remember. I think that's Mezuki. Gozuki is like the cow. Mezuki is the horse. Did you get a divine axe when you beat the game? You should have. I have to look. I don't know if I did. I thought you'd got a divine of everything, but I don't know if I got a divine axe. Oh yeah, I got the hammer, yeah. The only reason why I'm still going with whatever weapon I have equipped is because I'm trying to get the max familiarity with it. Why isn't my familiarity up? You know what, I might have that skill that reduces my familiarity. That one. I need to max out the familiarity though real quick. So I'm gonna keep Savage. Okay, Savage Blade Katana. I need to know what that is because I need to get max familiarity. So this is just... I guess I'm kicking so much ass with the weapon. Oh, Savage Blade Kata. We'll remove that for now. I don't really deflect much. I don't reflect enough. That's cool. Alright, so yeah, we're good for now. Another Sudama blessing. I'm good, man, unless you want to give me like an axe. These just go up to 5, so these are already almost maxed out. Very nice. No worries, I was just... Yeah, I forgot. I completely forgot about that. I was like, uh-oh, did I not pick that up? I picked up every green thing there was, but you know, I just realized, thank you for pointing out, you know, that in general, because I wouldn't have looked at my axe. And I would have realized that I haven't been gaining familiarity with it. I like this axe a lot. It looks cool. It's the one that Baba Nobuharu was using. Do you still not have the mastery that doubles your summons? I do, but it takes up too much. Because I wouldn't be able to do my unarmed death. And unarmed death is like my whole build. Unarmed death allows me to obviously not have any armor on and still do pretty good amount of damage, so like that costs like 8 or 9. And the one you mentioned also costs like maybe 7 or 8. So I don't have enough. Skill points, don't shoot me. Maybe we just hit him in the back, I don't know. How do we... The Walk of Shame sucks there. You can select a specific axe you want to activate this time. Oh, that's insane. So you go in there and you can then pick. I don't have a specific axe I want in particular, but I just want axes. More I wish you could do like general, but the fact you can do specific is insane. You can actually influence the drop rates. I mean, the game has everything covered. The game actually has everything covered. Roar! 1, 2, 3. How did that miss? I'm going for it. I swear I'm depleting both key bars. I'm watching. But they seem to have like this trigger where they'll transform either way and then you have to just deal with it. You missed. It costs 9 for sure. Oh yeah, it's super expensive. It's so expensive, but it would kind of just be like not as useful only because I'm constantly dealing damage with melee and stuff, but with the spirits now, I mean, I'm using them as a lot now too, but I think I just get more usage out of my unarmored death. Are you not get shocked, bro? It really does cover everything. Quality of life is huge in this. Yeah. I mean, there's not one element of the game that you can't somehow influence or control or make better, which is really nice. Oh, I almost died. But I didn't. Alright, why is this guy my wall? Yeah, he lost that confusion so fast. What is he doing with his arm? I totally understand Inhuman, I'm just talking to you, but oh yeah, no doubt. I like the tips, man. I just like to explain like my thought process, you know? Because a lot of people, like, I've noticed that a lot of the streamers and stuff don't really do that, or they just don't really engage with chat. But if I'm just like, I read the comment, I'm like, yeah, no. Like a lot of the people just read the comment or they just won't read it. And it's like, the people are taking the time to try and chat with you, you know? So it's like, I don't know, be courteous. So I like to explain my thought process is all. That is all I like to do. I like to do that because I feel like it gives you some insight in my craziness. My little brain. Okay, watch. That key bar is going to disappear and melt. And yet, he still is crunked up to the max. I don't know how he does it. I smell blood now. Ah, you're dead. For the 50th time, Mezuki. Oh, Aiden Ross is following me on Kick now. That's cool. I think he's a scumbag, isn't he? I think. We beat it at level 1. Yay! Any formidable enemy. Slay says, I totally appreciate the way you interact with us. I find it fun and refreshing since quite a few don't. Oh, yeah, no doubt. And that's why, like, I don't ever want to, like, if it... Like, I think I've, in the past, and by accident, I may have, like, upset people or whatever by things that I say, but... I mean, obviously, the one thing that everyone has to know is, like, I will always express my opinion because, I mean, this is, like, my forum to do so. But I always try to be respectful. So if there's ever anything that's like, oh my gosh, like, the way you said this was kind of, you know, not cool or whatever, like, tell me. I mean, it's like, the worst I can say is, like, well, I'm sorry that your feelings are hurt, but that I still stand by what I believe. You know what I'm saying? I think you can have different opinions, but you can do so respectfully. But I think that maybe people don't feel comfortable enough to be like, hey, Inhuman, that's, you know, what? What was that about? Or whatever, you know, I don't know. I feel like people don't necessarily feel comfortable enough sometimes, and it's like, it's fine. I mean, I'm just a person too, you know? And I don't like to go into certain opinions I have of certain things, like, because I don't think it's appropriate. This is a place to escape from all the worldly BS that we have to deal with every day. So I don't like talking about politics. I don't mind talking about religion at all, but, you know, don't bash anybody's beliefs. But, you know, it's just things like that. It's like, we're just here to chat and have fun. But I do think that in the past, like, you know, because there's a few people that used to watch every day, and they don't watch anymore. I don't know if maybe my opinion or lack of expressing opinion offended them, but I definitely didn't ever want that to happen. But at the same time, it's like, well, this is not the place, you know? There's a time and a place to have those talks. But I want everybody to be comfortable and be able to kind of escape all that stuff and just have fun and enjoy things here. And if you want to talk about certain things, sure, but we won't always engage in all the stuff, you know? Because I don't think it's appropriate. I think this is a nice place to not have to do that. But also, even when it comes to gaming stuff, like, my opinions and my ideas may not even be right. Many times they're probably not going to be the best or most optimal either, you know? So I'm always open to feedback, and I think a lot of people aren't. Because they take offense to that. They're, like, threatened by, oh, well, you know. It doesn't bother me. Like, I think it's good to have different opinions. That's how you learn. I've learned so much from chat, not only about Nioh, but tons about Nioh, but, like, in general, like, about different games and things like that. It's really neat. About the world, you know, a lot of my viewers are from other parts of the world. It's really cool. Slay says, I totally agree with you. I don't think I've ever seen you be a jerk. Yeah, I don't ever intend to be. Like, there are times when I can get upset and stuff, but I don't really get upset at people, you know, like, not unless you're just doing something blatantly stupid, you know? And I will always bash. I will always be a jerk to, like, followers that like, they instantly try and peddle their services, you know? They'll be like, oh, hey, I'm a graphic design person. It's like, this is how I make money. Like, you can't come on my channel and be like, hey, use these. It's like, I don't like that. It's like, that's very audacious to me. And I get it, you gotta hustle, whatever, but not all the time, man. So no, I always am a jerk to those people. Graphic design people. And bots. Very mean to those. But they can take it. They can take it. But yeah, I'm mostly just playing around with those because, you know. But I you know, there's a few things that I consider pet peeves, but I'm pretty chill, man. Doesn't make a lot of sense to get so angry about little things anyways, in my opinion. Never worth it. I find your streams fun and relaxing. Nice. Yeah, that's the point. That's the whole point, man. Just want them to be enjoyable, want them to be good, entertaining. Oh, I always love to teach, so learning something, you know, if I can teach you something, if you learn something, like, I feel like, yes, I've done I've done something. I've accomplished my goal for today. Or if I like, you know, if you had a bad day and got you to laugh or something, like I love that too. Like anything that I can do to just brighten it up, you know, I love that. And this is a great medium to do that, you know. And I didn't like that before. The social aspect of this, like I did not like the streaming part at all. I used to hate streaming. And I much preferred creating content because I was able to keep people at a distance, you know. I didn't have to show some of my vulnerabilities or, you know, things like that on stream. But I actually do appreciate showing the human side of the Inhuman one, you know. I think that's kind of neat. And I've since really embraced that part of streaming. The community aspect is so awesome too. I've just never seen so many cool people from different walks of life, you know. Typically, I mean, people that are that different, there's gonna be some sort of contention there or whatever, you know. But even with our differences and thought processes, ideals, beliefs, like, it's still very awesome to have like a unified community. We're all very friendly and we tease each other, joke around. It's fun. Okay, well, that we've come full circle now. So is this clear? Oops. No, I don't want to do L2. I'm scared of the Shogun's journey. All right, we're clear there. Clear there. Oh, sexy. I love a clean 100%. So we got this coming up. 19 of 19. We got all of this. So is it 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3? That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay, we're gonna go here and then go to that. That's a lot. My gosh, this is so much game. So that's really rude for people trying to use your platform for their gain. I wouldn't like it either. Yeah, to me, it's like, what are you doing? You know, that's like hopping on someone's stream and acting like you care about what they're doing. So you can be like, oh, hey, make sure you guys follow my Discord. Or everyone's like, well, like that's just tacky. Classless. I don't like that. Because I wouldn't do that. It's just like, this is your thing, you know, like. Oh, I'm gonna get it. Alright, we're poor again. We're poor again, folks. We have no yokai tiers. You missed the Sudama with the ninja link. And literally, it's so funny because the delay. I got it the moment you said it. It's so funny. We got it now. And it's cheap. Oh my gosh, it's so cheap. But I love all of these. Battle Frenzy, okay, reduced on after grapple. Grants the specified stats to him after I like that. I use different elements all the time. That's kind of huge. I like that. That's big. Oh my god, they're all good. Damage over time. To lose 16% damage over time. Or do you get another cast? What was it called again? Ninjutsu Link. Oh, okay, snake bite. Obviously, we're gonna want to jump back into this at some point, but yeah, like, or even like sorting. I mean, the sorting in this game makes sense. It's so cool. It's directly next to the. Yep, I got it. I actually just got it. I just talked to him and I just bought it. So now we'll at least be able to spam cast, because we'll be killing groups of enemies. A lesser crucible. Actually, this is a full-blown crucible. Sir? Hit him in the eye. Yay, it worked. That was like my go-to for Nioh 1. You will not face Nobunaga. You can just cast infinitely now, pretty much, essentially. Woohoo! Good timing there. Oh, that was it? I didn't even get to use... I didn't even have to use it. My living artifact was not necessary. That's sweet sauce. That's death. That's another path. Why do we have so many pathways? Confusion. Why do we have 2 pathways? I'm so confused. That's the way through. This is the Spirit Guardian Vein. It only works when you kill an enemy with it, but it refunds the one you... That's insane, though. Like, then you can just continue casting. Which... we were able to pull off quite a bit. Put your head... where I can hit it, please. 3, 2, 1... No ambush? I'm disappointed. Yeah, that's really awesome. The fact that you get it refunded. I like it. Yo! I didn't see you, little guy. I got a Slayer axe and it's divine, baby. Let's go. Getting those divine drops. I think after you beat the last boss of the game, you get divine drop possibility. Which is huge. And I know, of course, they're in New Game Plus, too. And now what? Report to Himiko. Okay, I will do that in just a moment. Side quest, baby! That takes us to another area. My gosh. I'm gonna have to clear this one out first. This is not 100% it either, right? Okay, this one out first, then here. So many secrets. 130. We go back down after that. I think we do these two, and then we go back down, and then go up, and then here, and then we're done. Who's over there? Oh, of course. Another one? Why are there so many Ipondatas here? I like the Crucible arts because, like, for example, that version of Titanic Strength has water built into it, and you can cause confusion off of that. People complain about the weapons imbuements not being sufficient to proc, but I'm like, I don't have issues proccing confusion, even if and most of the time I can do it just with the ability here, like the Crucible ability, which is really nice. I didn't realize he was facing me. Alright, let's take a look at the familiarity with this. Gosh. It sucks. I don't know why. Last night I heard you talking about Arc Raiders. I just like bashing you, so I really hate Arc Raiders. It just doesn't respect the time and effort you invest in it. I don't think it's a bad game. No, I wasn't trying to bash it. I hope that wasn't the message that I... What I was saying, though, is that there are games... We were talking about Blue Point being shut down. PlayStation just shut down Blue Point. Shayla had talked about live service games. And I was explaining that like not every game has to be a live service game, but in order for a game to be successful, it either needs to be a good game, which is rarer and rarer these days, or you have to have good, like a cult following with it. And how do you do that? You get that with streamers, influencers, content creators. Like those are the people that cause, you know, that kind of phenomenon, like a really shite game, and then people are just like, oh my gosh, it's amazing because this person was so funny when he played it, and now everybody wants to play it, right? All that happens is this good marketing, essentially. You have some company that says, you know what, I'm going to have XYZ famous streamer play this and act like they enjoy it. And that's all there is to it. And then at that point, everyone's like, oh my gosh, and that's it. So I don't think Arc Raiders is bad. It just was kind of boring to me because the premise wasn't just fleshed out enough. Like, I get the whole extraction piece. I understand that. But what I didn't necessarily like was the fact that, like, it's like post-apocalyptic and now drones took over. It's like they're like drones you see in the like now. It's like it was not anything that was like cool or unique. I'm like, these are the enemies, like the elite enemies here. So I don't know, I just didn't like that. Because that part to me kind of felt like that's the elite enemy. That's kind of lame. So I just didn't enjoy the drone piece of it. I don't mind like the combat and the shooting was good. I enjoyed all that. It was just the bones are good. But it's just the game itself isn't very entertaining because I don't like the premise. And I'm really big on immersion. And I'm like, I'm not going to get killed by drones that deliver my food, you know? I refuse. So I just thought that was kind of funny. But because you have a lot of like high profile streamers playing it and whatever, then of course you're going to get all the traction. Whether the game's good or not, now you have, you know, you got your marketing right there. So this is very interesting the way it works. But I don't necessarily like or dislike. I don't think the game's like exceptionally good by any means, but it ain't bad. It's got good bones, but it's just boring because I don't like the premise. I'm really big on like I want it to make sense. Like why am I in this world and what is my impact on it, or you know. That's too funny though. Slay says, no, I wasn't saying you were bashing. I was trying to say I didn't want to bash with my Steam. Oh, that's fine. There are games that I don't like. And I will be very vocal about those. Like, I'm never gonna play Silk Song. I'm gonna wait 7 years until I play it, if I ever play it. Because they want to treat us like that and act like, oh, we're just having so much fun developing a game for damn near 10 years. We're just, oh, we forgot to let you guys know. Like, come on. You know there were some issues going on that stopped development and all that stuff. And this is really silly for them to think that we're that ignorant. But people just were like, yeah, it doesn't matter. I just want to play the game, and they do it anyways. Like, okay, that's for you to do if you want. But it was a joke. Like, you don't say Silk Song on the channel unless you want me to go on a tirade. But yeah, it's just funny stuff like that, you know. Where's this other item at then? There it is. I just like that people will do and camp extraction and kill you when you're trying to leave with all your hard work. Yeah. That's a very interesting type of format of a game. I don't mind it, but there's a few games like that I enjoy to an extent, but I don't like the fact that you lose like that progress. There's like, in a sense, like you lose progression in a way. And that hurts, man, because you can lose your characters or whatever else. And it's like, damn, that just doesn't feel good to me. I'm not a big fan of losing my stuff. Not a big fan of losing myself. What the heck? He just won't die? Okay, is that a thing? Yeah, campers suck in any game, honestly. It's a good strategy, but it's not like a fun strategy. It's not like real life where you're like, okay, if I don't do this, I'm screwed. It's like, have some fun and take a risk, you know, like, don't be lame. Dude's just tanking everything. I need more familiarity. Yeah, but I don't like campers either. I don't think anybody likes a camper. But it is a strategy. It is a strategy, unfortunately. Alright, so we've got this over here. Alright, now what? No way. That lazy little strike got me. I gotta find my way back into this stupid little town now. Dang it! Dang it, darn it. Let's see. Oh, I do remember this place. There's a big street here. Kappa here, I think. Maybe not. And then I was always like, I need to go this way at some point. Ooh, that's where I died. Right there, literally. Yoshinobu's pursuit is relentless, but we mustn't surrender. Oh no, he died. Pursue the group fleeing the shogun. Okay. We'll do all that in a minute. Let's do this idiot. Classic. Classic minor behavior. He always does, it just falls. Let's see. Okay, that would have been the way back in. That's wonderful. That looks like a really strange door, by the way. I missed his head. I tried to do a quick shot there. Can you jump across? Because, yeah, there you go. You guys just don't want to die, do you? It works for me. Yeah, I don't think anybody likes a camper, man. Campers are no fun. Nice. Wasn't paying attention. My wife texted me, so I've been looking at that. R Squirt says, later, head and home to take it easy. Have a good weekend. You too, my friend. Get better. Take care of yourself. Take care of your son. And I hope to see you guys next week. Have a great weekend, my friend. Slayer says, I was really disappointed you can't craft divine gear in this. You can't. Maybe that comes with DLC. Alright, where are you gonna take me? Hopefully not through all the chaos. Whoa, good jump. Good jump, sir. Whoa, how do I get up there? I'm coming, I'm coming. This one's just a little jerk, isn't he? You're a jerk. Please stay there and wait for me, little guy. He's probably, yeah, I'm bored. Oh gosh, that's so narrow. Probably DLC. I hope so. It'd be weird to have like that, you know, to have not have done that or not have included that as a feature. Okay, so now I do need to go and tag that spirit vein, even though don't truly need it, but I came from the other side anyways. It's fine. I'll pretend. I'll go through the motions. Oh no, what do I do if I'm stuck here? What do I do from here? Oh, okay. Got it. Two items remain. That chest right there. So 2 chests. I don't see 2 chests. Oh, he went all the way over here. Wow. That's probably where the second chest comes in, because you do have to complete quests like that sometimes. Hold on one second. Let me message real quick. Alright. Do. How do I get this other chest then? I don't even know where it's at. There's like enemies and stuff down there. Oh, I just missed you entirely, that's why. Somebody else sees me or what? I hear other noise, so weird. I guess not, I don't know. Blinding shell. Demon god mask. Ooh. 1 second. Might be having more car issues, so I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with that. That's no good. I hate when stuff like that happens. No worries though. So now that's... oh, okay. That's all the chests and valuables there. Yay! Now we go to Gojo. We're gonna circle around down here. Do what we can to clean this out. Let's see here. Yeah, that's the top where the demon is. Rox, what's going on, Rox? How you doing? I was gonna go send a search party for you. I was like, where are you? Hope not, Inhuman. Yeah, me too. But it looks like we're still having some issues, so... depending on how that shapes up... I need to go drop the car off at the shop again. I don't want my wife having to drive the car if it's not in like good shape, you know? And I think it just happens to do with like whatever they did, they didn't like completely fix it all the way or whatever. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, you guys, you know, we paid for you guys to do this, you gotta fix it. You gotta finish up. See if I can get a headshot here. We'll see though. Alright. Definitely go down and then we'll do more of like a clean sweep here. Gosh, I'll be jumping into Kiyomizu already. Guess it is what it is, right? Bunch of humans. I like fighting humans. Cars can be so frustrating. Yeah, because usually they're pretty expensive too, and that's never a fun thing. That guy looks more equipped. He got a hit in. He did get a hit in. I hear cats, what I heard. No butt. Nagoro rifle. I think I have one equipped. I don't know if it's level 145 though. But I'll make sure I keep my divine stuff. Is it? Should I, at any point in time, should I break down the divine stuff, or do I sell it, extract it? Like, what's the best thing to do with it? 2 more maps? Yeah, I already beat the whole game though. Last night I beat it. I got I beat the last boss, no damage. So now I'm just doing cleanup. We're just doing cleanup right now. So this is just for fun. Doing all this, the rest of the side quests that we bypassed and all that. But yep, you're right. Wait, what is that noise? Something really scary is on the other side of this hill. Is that real? What is that? I've never seen that before. A beehive? Of death? Gotcha. He tried to EA strike me. No way. Yeah, we got about 2 maps left, technically. What is this ominous noise I hear? Sounds terrible. Slay says, I would do soul extraction on divine gear. Anything with a plus modifier should be extracted as well. Okay. So just extract all that stuff. Because I have them, but it's like I'm not going to use them, so I need to go ahead and make use of it. I don't think... What if I just did this? What is that supposed to do? Alright. That works for me. Soul extraction on divine gear. Okay. I want to keep at least one of the... it doesn't even matter. Like you said, you can't craft it yet, but you probably will be able to. Who sees me? Oh, you. Guess he doesn't see me. I wonder if I was supposed to hit those beehives with a fire arrow instead. I don't know. I don't understand. There seem to be opportunities there that I missed. I've not seen that before, though. And thanks, Slayer, for the tips. I'll definitely do that. I'll do that here in a minute, actually. I have a bunch of gear, but I only want, like, the best dual swords or whatever. I think I'm using... I'm not even using these, actually. I wanted my familiarity maxed out. I don't know what's going on, but my familiarity doesn't increase so much anymore. Oh yeah, these weren't really that good because... Yeah, these weren't really that good. I'm not gonna get an attack bonus. I don't guard, so this was kind of worthless actually. Yeah, I remember now. I was like, that sucks. Proper axe right here though. Currently using the Mirage Axe. Melee damage. Like, this is just huge. Melee damage, status amulet accumulation. That's just so good. Imbue water, living artifact damage, which that's interesting. But yeah, I mean, this is cool, but I'll probably end up extracting it as well. You got to kill the beehive or it keeps spawning bees. Oh, okay. So that was... I'm glad we did that then. I was like, what the heck? Didn't seem useful. At the time. Okay, almost died. It's because the skills you're using removes familiarity to add your text. I removed it though. I did remove that skill. That was a skill that I didn't realize was giving me like an additional like 20% damage or something. And I was using that because that was giving me huge damage on the proficiency. The martial arts proficiency. Yes. But I removed it. I don't know if you saw me when I was in my menu. I ended up changing those out. Shinsengumi sandals. I don't know if the Shinsengumi is a clan. I mean, it should be. Yeah, I gotta go double check. We're gonna hop back over, and when we get to a shrine, I know I removed it because I swapped it out for something else, and I didn't really want to. I was like, I have to, and I wrote it down. I changed out Savage Blade Kata. I wrote it down because I removed it. Same thing I did Snake Bite. I removed Snake Bite. That's our damage over time, which is really nice. 16% damage over time. That's massive. Oh, there you go. Nupa Peppo. Dr. Peppo! He's just oblivious to everything. That was nice. I let him in just a little bit. He's like, I'm gonna eat you. I said, no, you're not. I thought you still had it on. I don't think so. We'll check right now, even though I have to probably kill that Nupa Peppo again. Worth it. Yeah, I don't have it on. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let me see what I got here. Flexibility. Applies increased follow-up damage to yourself when using shifts. I don't shift enough. Samurai style. I changed this out for something. Yeah, that just increases damage a ton, but 20%. That's so big. Strong attack damage. I mean, this is pretty perfect. The only thing is I am losing quite a bit of damage from losing this right here. I don't even know what I swapped it out for. Another 10% of damage just by martial arts. So it'd be like 30% increased damage from martial arts. That's a lot. When you mentioned it, I remember you saying you'd take it off. Yeah, I took off Savage Blade Kata and I took off Snake Bite against my better judgment. But it's fine. Crucible, I guess. What the heck? Why do you shoot through assets? That's weird. Okay, we got Buddha's Greaves. Oh, I'm gonna get hit in the back. I panicked. I panicked. Tornado would be really nice right now. That was easy. Too easy. Alright, cool. We're kicking major butt right now, man. Easy crucibles compared to the freaking monstrous ones we had to do not too long ago. It was an absolute mess. Golden sun helmet, that must be cool. That must be good. Alright. Now we need to go towards the new Peppo, I guess. Get some Dr. Pepper. We've got him. Oh, let's talk to him real quick. Wiz Twitter is now following over on Kick. Bot or not? That is the question. I don't think I have one actual human follower on Twitter, on Kick, I mean, and I have like over 100, which, I mean, it's not a lot, but I'm just saying like 100 bots. I know they're not real. Let's see. Let's chat with you, my friend. Bon anniversaire. Talk to me. I can see. I see dead people. Here, take a look. Oh, more artists. Oh gosh. Yeah, I was gonna say that was Takeda. I didn't draw that though. That was the other ghost. Rare yokai at Shoboji Temple. Lovely. Lovely. Alright, so we got a thing over here. These have not caused issues for me yet, and that's very bizarre. I'd imagine that's gonna change soon. Did I try coming over here yet? I did. After finishing the game, I'm sure you'll find the remaining crucibles much easier. Oh man, these are cake. Like, I'm enjoying these. Like bees? I didn't have to use my living artifact. I did that time because I thought it was gonna be way worse, but oh, that was dumb. Uh-oh. You would fall on the ledge, wouldn't you? Yeah, these are so much easier. I'm sure there's going to be a few tough ones, but I mean, like, man, doesn't compare. Alright, so I think we did all that. Now we're circling back around. It's a very strangely crafted area. These little baby men are so weird. You don't like lightning, do you? Yeah. Scary. No head. Okay, so that would have to be something very close because it's a terrible animation whenever you're trying to go through it. Bees up there. I like the laugh. It's exactly like the Gantz. Oh, I don't know if you watched Gantz. Like there used to be a movie on Netflix. And then I know you're watching the show and you're like, man, that's pretty explicit. But on the movie, they use like that exact same sound. I don't know how they did it, but they did. I don't wanna die here. You guys suck. All the bees suck right now. I knew it. I didn't have any lightning. I'm so disappointed with blacksmithing in this. In some regards, it's better than Nioh 2, but the most important way is a step back. Can you explain? Because I'd never crafted before, so it's important for me to know the difference. You know what I'm saying? I don't know a difference. I've only known. Well, I've never crafted. I crafted one sword or axe in this game, and I was like, okay. I was like, interesting. Die, baby man. Okay. I hope they fix whatever it is that's ailing you, my friend. It was those stupid things. That's what's making all that noise. The ferryman's greaves. Oh, yeah, that whiz whatever guy was just a bot. Follow me on Discord. Yeah, I will never follow you. Evil Crusher Split Staff. Surprised the head isn't here, and then you like drop down and go. It's gonna be a hike then. I guess. Oh no, it's not. Very nice. Oh, that was scary. I was like, am I gonna take fall damage? Slaya says, so in Nioh 2, you could put imbue elements on your weapon. You can here too, but it's such a low value as to be worthless. Oh man. I don't even know what a good value is, for example. But I imagine it can only go up to like what, like 25, 50? I'm thinking it's a flat number, I don't know. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yamanba over there. Lovely. Are you shooting me right now? There you go. So you can imbue your weapons, but it's just not nearly as powerful or meaningful. That can definitely be an issue. I shouldn't have done that. It's okay. Come back up here, I guess. Is that the guitar dude I hear? Run out of shot. I'm not trying to hit you. Get out of the way. Okay. These enemies were so tough, and too, gosh, I died to them many times. Many, many, many times. I like how their heads just pop off, and just like in real life. All right, so I'm sure that's the the ultimate destination right there, right? Let's go explore some of this junk. So you got it. It's tough to imbue weapons with meaningful enchantments or elements, which that's interesting. That guy seemed really tired anyways. He didn't have a chance. This is where I entered from. That was the axe, bro. Alright, so yeah, you're essentially forced to go the path I took anyways, unless you go here. Well, yeah, I guess you're not forced then if you have two options, right? But you know what I mean. They want you to go that way. That'll get me that item up there, and then we can go ahead and storm this little mini village or castle, whatever it is. 10 to 12 is the standard base number for imbue element. Lower than that, it's hard to prog. Really? Okay, interesting. I think most of my weapons are over 10. They're like 12 maybe? Let me just double check. 14, yeah, so that's, I mean, I get it. Alright, that makes sense. But you want over 10, and you can probably not imbue it when you're crafting it to that high, which is not good. Blood Edge Demon, Ninja Equilibrium. Oh, I was like, what's making all that noise? Those guys. Yamanba just chilling over there. So do we go this path? Or do we just circle around and kill everything over here? I think we do that, right? And what is this? So we'll talk to you in a minute. We've already kind of done most of the legwork here, so it's cleared out. If we can actually make it over there, which it seems like we can. It's a big... Now, I'm surprised it's not summoning little demon heads or whatever. Got a shrine registered on the map. A little bit up ahead, though. To craft imbue element in Nioh 3, 3 is the base number. Oof. Yeah, that's low. Can you not increase it though? Like can you not use an item that further increases it? Or I mean, that's very strange. You would only be able to do it only at 3. I don't know enough about it, but wish there's a way to increase that. You can just play it so safe now. Ninja Link is great. Oh man, I'm so glad I got it. Even though after I beat the game, but it's still fine. It's fine. It's still important. Not that I know. So you can just give it a base value and you can't further increase that. That sucks. There's gotta be a DLC material or something, you know? That we maybe don't know about yet, or... Is that another shrine? I'm going back the wrong way. Alright, there's... What's this? Oh, a little stinky man? Let's grab the shrine first, right? And maybe he'll want me to go through that town anyways. Yeah, we've been here. Alright, just wanted to make sure we're just looking at it from a different angle. Was a bit disorienting. Slayer says, with 3 being the base value at max familiarity, the max might get to 8, which is still bad. Oh no. Oh man, that's rough. Yeah, I wish I knew more about it. That way we could figure it out, but I've never crafted, man. I want to pretend like I know something that I certainly don't. I'd have to take some time to learn it, you know? That's probably the yeah, that's Dark Realm all day. Maybe I can snipe some fools from there. Hmm. She's a doctor. What am I supposed to do? Let's do this dark realm real quick. I thought you were going to give me a quest. A quest giver you are not. I think we're maxed out then. We have all the blessings. See if I can snipe. Ooh, big boy. Sleeping giant. He's going to be important to take out. That's why they gave us this angle here. That's insane. That would have been really annoying. It's all good. I just wanted to craft a new switchblade. Now I had to farm it with Sudama Blessing. Yeah, so at least they have provided an alternative, but I definitely see how that can be frustrating nonetheless. Dude, still pretty fast. I never like the skeletons. They're always so, like, unpredictable. They feel unpredictable. They're not, but... Stealth! Yeah, now you just gotta farm one with a good roll. And that kind of is, if you think about it, like, to an extent, like, you want to have a pretty good amount of agency on what you can do for crafting. But at the same time, if you can craft exactly what you want every single time, like, once you get your god gear, like, you're just done, you know? So it's like, I don't know, because you want to have that. They have it designed in such a way which is a little more grindy. Think of like a, you know, Diablo-like or Path of Exile type loot, you know, where you got tiered loot and things like that, so... It makes sense to an extent. I don't get it. This is it? That's awesome if that's the case. That was gonna be a much more difficult case, or crucible, dark realm, whatever. Enemy encampment. By the way, crucible weapons get higher stats in general. You can find a crucible weapon with MBU plus 15 as a base, possibly higher. That's awesome. I don't know how you learn all this stuff, but I imagine Crucible had like some unique variants because the Crucible weapons themselves have that the ability for you to learn a new a unique ability for that weapon. It unlocks for like every single variant of that particular type, which is really good. Then it also seems to have the ability for you to like well, I guess I already said that, like you can apply the weapon, the skill you learn to all your other, so it's like you want to get Crucible weapons for sure. My question is like, what if you beat the game? Like, how do you read, you know, how else are you going to get Crucible weapons now, you know? Well, that's important. How are you going to get Crucible weapons if you beat the game is what I was wondering. Damn, this is the whole thing. So massive. Much closer on this route, so let's just do this. We will come back for you. Yeah, like I wonder, how do you get Crucible weapons, you know, once you've beaten it? Because I've broken down so many Crucible weapons, and even though the game warned me and said, hey, don't break down this Crucible weapon because you haven't learned the skill yet, and I was like, do it anyways. Because it was a weapon I would never use. Maybe not the best idea. No boulder? That would have been a great spot for a boulder. Ah, I see. You have to redo the Crucibles in New Game Plus. Wow. It does make sense from that standpoint. Yeah, I think that they give you like enough control, like so you can say, okay, I do have my weapon that has imbue, but it's not like the best roll. And I think that's because they then want you to, you know, do some farming, do some grinding, because there's a bit of grind to Nioh for sure. Definitely a bit of grind in Nioh that's from like the loot perspective, like a lot like Path of Exile, a lot of those types of loot type games, those, I don't even know what you call them, Diablo likes, whatever you call it. Okay, there's a bunch of brothers over there. Okay, so tread softly. So I have to redo the Crucibles in New Game Plus, which really is a bad, because I should have kept one of at least every single one of my Crucible weapons so I could learn all the abilities. That's gonna be rough, man. Alright, so then we have this terrible gauntlet here, everybody just doing push-ups. The hell? Why are you guys trying to fight me? Hold on. I got too aggressive. I don't know why the dog is sick. The little squirrel's all hurt. Wiz Twitter, if you don't stop spamming yourself, I will find you. I will actually find you. You understand me? Plus, Grace sets unlock in New Game Plus, which Grace sets are generally best in game. Best in class. And that's really cool too, because that makes me think of, like, again, when you get like set bonuses from those other types of games. Wait, what? Why did I just teleport like that? That was weird. This is probably people then. We're gonna learn they're just folks. They're like, we're not actually demons. Not gonna die to it this time. Speak with the man. I'm not sure why they wouldn't keep getting back up, but that was a weird little encounter. I wish had I paid more attention, I'd understand why they weren't dying. It's more like the reliance on this unnatural force for power and trying to get your way, and it shows you, it's like, you don't do that. We don't dabble. Devilry. This is a nice looking area as well. Very cool. So in Wolong, that's the game that I ended up playing the most and doing New Game Plus cycles and stuff like that. I've never played a Nioh game beyond New Game. I never do New Game Plus cycles. And in Wolong, I was like, I didn't understand that that was the New Game Plus cycle. You just play it at a higher difficulty, and I ended up doing like whatever the next one was, beating all of those. So like whatever New Game Plus ended up being. It was pretty cool. Increases damage dealt by 9% when your health is at maximum. That's so good. Wish I could favorite some of these. That is so good. That's such a good skill too, though. That's just something to consider. There are so many great skills, man. What was it? Oh, cool. Reference stats for ninjas. Wow, that's awesome. So many good skills, man. Okay, well, there's this. Which probably doesn't open yet. We have to go around. It's like a mini crucible. Oh, you know what? You guys are crunked up because of this, aren't you? Yeah, not being able to dispel yokai realm or barriers would kind of suck, so definitely want to do that. Don't want to lose that skill. This one, the clasps are straight, so we're good. We don't have a Mujina gonna knock us off the ledge. That'd be kind of funny. They've never done that, but they just prank you. They just jump scare you. They don't actually really cause any damage that I know of. Arrows become sacred arrows. Sacred arrows can light up lanterns hanging in Kiyozumu Temple. Oh. Like, that's awesome. How do you like that, demons? I didn't realize they were debuffed. I thought they were actually buffed. Still cool. I mean, I don't know that that actually does anything other than messes with their ki, but pretty cool. I just like the fact that it's different. You never really get stuff like that in a Nioh game. It's really cool. Shinsengumi, brother! Why? Why are you so tanky? It's a tanky boy, that one. Oh, whoops. Maybe you have to light all of them for an achievement. Because I didn't light that one. And those are back unlit. Alright, let's go pick up our arrows again. Our quiver. Sacred quiver. He gets so crazy. He's like, I'm crazy with it. You are crazy, little man. Let's not die to these guys. Really, dude. Playing very cautious right now because you know that these guys can be jerks. That works for me, alright. That definitely works. Rosewood Tonfa. Any more lanterns? I haven't seen any more. It only lasts for a little bit. Okay. Doesn't last indefinitely. I hear a Chichiko, maybe? Maybe not. It'd be a good spot for a Chichiko, but I don't see one, actually. It could just be the music. The epic tunes playing. I know it's silly, but I don't know if there's anything for lighting all of these. Seems bizarre not to. That was a waste. Well, he's dead. Gravity. Gravity got him. Alright, so we got that. Let's go up. So far, so good. No boulders? I'm just so shocked there's no boulders. Always boulders. Gonna be very careful here because we got a scary lady. Oof. Lost my buff for that too. It's so interesting. Oh, there's one right there. How do I get up there? That's weird. Oh, not weird. That's awesome. So I could have snuck up here, but instead I was a coward. I lacked the courage to figure it out. And would have tagged that. It doesn't last long, man. Well, I am trying to light them all. Maybe that'll do something. Gotta light them all. Oh, come on. After all of that, dude, bro. Oh, I've seen a few of the enemies like that have those cool looking masks. I like that mask. Alright. Hijikata Toshizo was defeated at level 1. Very nice. Anything that has a health bar, you know. A proper health bar and name tag. Gotta make sure we account for those. Got an item over there, and then what? Even the damage over time counts as a kill that triggers the ninja link, which is just incredible. That skill's phenomenal. You get a free usage. Oh my gosh! I'd like to grab these items, sir. Water dragon? So much Amrita. Sun and moon hatchets. Slayer says, sorry I had to walk the dog. No, no worries. You're good. Oops. I don't know if there's any secret to it, but whatever. I thought maybe lighting all the lanterns would do something cool. That sounds like a Chichiko, but it's not. Okay, I died. I can go to the front one, the front shrine instead, and go ahead and take him out quickly. He's not very difficult at all, but I was trying to spam spells and that was dumb. Over here? That's the only other one, right? Yeah, okay. That works for me. Alright, let's go kill this idiot. I have an idea. He generally understands English or something? Oh, yeah. Dogs act dumb. They're a little too smart for their own good sometimes. Koroka. These guys are cool. These are true mimics. They're like the evil mimics. He knows I'm walking him. If I tell him he's bad, he'll go in his crate for a while. Yeah, they know. They know what they're doing. Little sillies. Let's see. Alright, now where do we go? Get this item over here. Tiger running ambulance. Almost fell off. I'm about to fall off. I'm about to fall. Okay, that's good. I guess that's the safe way over. Or you go up here. Yeah, they understand English, those little weirdos. Oh, he just died. Yes. I might be able to get him to do the same. Hold on. There's another one up here, too. Missed the jump. They don't seem very agile. Yep, he's dead. That was incredible. Oh man. That was really funny. I had to write that down. That's got to be a clip or something. That's so funny. Both of them just jumped off and died. Cruel world. Goodbye, cruel world. Lumicite crystal. That was great. I mean, he literally just was like, nope, I'm not fighting that guy. He's like, we got a woman that is damn near naked, fighting hundreds of enemies at once, mowing through the entire village. I'm not fighting that. I'm not doing that. I'll take my chances with gravity. And we all know how gravity works sometimes. I went this way. I don't really know what the correct pathway is, but... Oh, that was just there to there. Okay. There is no difference. Okay. That means we're gonna fight an enemy, a tough enemy here, obviously. Obvi. That was pretty funny. Alright, who's gonna summon in? Nobody. So this is tied to a side quest then that I completely didn't know about. That would have just taken us there. I thought that was it. I thought that was the culmination of everything. I've missed so many of these stupid lanterns, so no point in doing it now. I guess I could hit this one. You would think you'd have to light them all, right? But that's probably my Pokemon-ness coming in. You're getting close to the boss. Oh, lovely. I figured. It's getting kind of hectic. We got the boss, and then that'll be the end of this quest, and we got like another 45 minutes. Yeah. Stay right there, please. Quit hopping around. There you go. That works. Umbrella dude? Ugh. We don't like the umbrella dudes. I see an item down there I missed. I can't get him. You gotta be kidding me. I would not have seen this. The most annoying part of this map's coming. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Bye-bye. Now we get this idiot. I will never fight those guys fair. Because they never fight me fair. So I could technically drop down here. Or drop down here. Hopefully these pathways circle around. No, they don't. Oh, lovely. That's a Mujina. Mm-hmm. Thank you. What is this? This can't be anything, right? This is so bizarre. Oh my, another one? Worst enemies in the game. Some of the worst enemies. You got the umbrellas, Itsumade, and I forget who else I always mention I hate. There's an item over there. I died here so many times, this Leia. Well, I hope to not die. If I can avoid it. I hear that ching ching and I feel like it's a Chijiko, but it's certainly not. I could certainly drop down there. And that's a Baba whatever. Ippon Datra, I love that. Didn't have enough time. Ippon Datra on like the most narrow pathway maybe. That'd be fun. It's pretty dramatic. See if you can jump up here. Oh, I don't know why I turned that way so hard. Not my brightest moment. Sincere Buddha. You were saying which ones you hate most. I say, oh, Ippon Datra. That's another one. Ippon Datra are so tough because ever since Nioh 2, like whenever he was a mini boss, you know how many. That guy killed me so many times, man. And I was like, oh, this is, and then I was like, I beat him, like, heck yeah. And then like, oh, this is a standard enemy. I see now. I see now. It's just a standard enemy. Sunkake Baba. Yeah, Ippon Datra. The Gaki are just jerks. They're just the biggest trolls. But Ippon Datra for sure. Let me see. The umbrella dude, Itsumade is new for me. Fell to death. Yes, he did. You got a little too close to the edge there. Yeah, Ippon Datra is so terrible. I thought you were saying there's going to be one here. I was like, that makes sense. Let me unlock the door because my wife's going to be here soon. No car trouble. It was just the sensor, so we're good to go. 1 second, guys. I've returned. Yeah, Ippon Datra. What are your non-favorite, like your least favorite enemies? Unless Ippon Datra is one of yours too. It's definitely not a peach. Ah, man. Level. The level that keeps on giving. A massive region, by the way, this damn Kiyomizu. gravity has worked for me, and I am not at all mad about that. Oof. I was expecting an enemy to fall off the roof there, but I don't know why he didn't. He never came down. Oh wow, there's tons of them. Just casting like crazy. Ninja Lincoln. We're just Ninja Lincoln over here, you know? Doing our thing. Oh, I just need to get to the end. Level's very expansive. I wish the sacred arrow thing lasted longer. Love. I'm dead. No! Okay, so replace Surara with Konaki Gigi, the baby. Oh, the weird baby man. Yeah, he hasn't caused too many issues, but he's definitely one you have to look out for him. Like, you can't just be like, all right, you go all willy nilly. Damn it. This is the mini boss that disappeared on me. That's right. You said he killed you like 3 times and then he just went away. Well, hopefully he doesn't go away because I want to beat him. Don't disappear on me, sir. She's got crazy range, you gotta be careful. Alright, how do I not fight his ass? Okay, will he be in this fight? He sure will. That's gonna be super annoying. Okay, so I have to actually fight fair here. And there's a Kodama up there. Darn it, man, that's annoying. Okay, so... still lacking a bunch of stuff here. I don't like how it forces me to use them. It's like I don't really need to use that. I remember, like, I'd like that I can see them, but that's fine. Enemy, and then we get that. Okay. Well then, let's try that again. I love the evasions. The perfect evasions are so nice. If you let Konaki Gigi start his BS, they're super annoying. Plus they lure all the enemies when they cry, which is usually the first thing they do when they see. Yeah, they don't seem very nice. They don't seem that kind. Even with the DOT, damage over time, or snake bite off, that actually did quite a bit of damage. So that's really good. I'm impressed. Color me impressed. How the hell did you hit me through all of that, dude? Like, that's insanity. You know, I wonder if I can just skip him for a second and then go get the shrine that's 2 feet away versus having to do all this crap. The umbrellas, man. So bad. They've killed me tons of times as well. So we have to, I don't like having to kill that Tengu every single time. Whoa. But that would have been a perfect evasion, but it wasn't. Okay. I almost missed that jump. Jump. Line of sight right there? Okay, good. That was terrifying. Now you know why this part was annoying. Yep. I wonder if I can just skip the, I don't want to skip the boss, but get past the boss just for a moment. And get that shrine, because it doesn't look like it's blocked off for me to do the Guardian Spirit skill. So I'm just going to do that real quick. The tracking that these enemies have is just insane, by the way. They're just so damn accurate. That could have cost me dearly. I have one more, right? 5, 4, 3, 2. Tengu Hunter? Yes, please. Can I just skip past him, I wonder? I feel like I can. Now we fight. Oh, that was nice. Well, my strategy worked. Now I'm gonna just jump down right in his head every single time. Hope he's still there, though. I was very upset I got cheated on my chance for revenge against this clown. Yeah, I want my revenge, too. I thought I was gonna be able to be sneaky. That didn't work. I think I would die from that. Oh yeah, I'd be dead. Oh, he's dead. Idiot. We got. I avenged you. I avenged us both. What a terrible, terrible human. Maybe to shoot him or something. I don't know. What a terrible human being that was. Shinsengumi best of 5. Not sure if that is a battle scroll. We have to fight all 5 at once. That'd be great. Thank you, sir. I got your back, man. I got you. I know you could have beat him, but he just disappeared for you, which is terrible. Can I fight the boss now, please? Oh yeah, this is the boss. It's real bossy. Elephant bird? Pecked me to death. It's a cool looking boss. On Moraki. That's neat. It's like Takeda's 4 Heavenly Kings, but 5 enemies. 5 Shinsengumi, but you fight a 6th enemy afterwards. That makes sense. Those have to be important for something, right? Maybe there's little things around here I can shoot. You're not being stunned. Man, I almost had him. Yeah, I beat Takeda's 4 Heavenly Kings. That was pretty funny, by the way. Spoiler alert, there's 5. That was really funny. I was at that point after I was like, oh, there's another one. Oh, I was like, okay, it's probably gonna go through the entire like region's boss. I didn't know. I was like, at this point, you know. How am I missing? Oh, I hit it? It just does nothing? You gotta shoot it while they're next to it to stun them. It didn't work. I thought I missed twice, but it was actually lit up. Whee! Yeah, I realized that after I was like, oh yeah, that's the same technique I used on the Tengu. There you go, buddy. What's he doing? What are we doing? Why are we doing? How are we doing? Can you fall down, sir? It was so funny because 2 attempts ago, I nearly like melted him and had him for dinner. Oh, you just said I never tried it on him. I just cooked him for dinner. That's literally what I was gonna say. I literally almost like I'm thinking of rotisserie chicken when I know he looks disgusting, but I also crave things. I was like, I could eat him. That's good eats. You interrupted. He interrupted when he shouted. He interrupted my cast. As long as he charged, I was like, okay, I'll dash right when he starts spinning, and I still got killed. Well, I almost melted him with ninja, but I'm actually kind of feeling like I need to go axe. Just to end it quick. Oops. That'll cost me. He does like pretty girls, maybe it'd be delicious in dungeon. Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, actually, you just want to put the chicken feet in the soup. And he'd be delicious. You cut off all the warts and the human faces. Never seen his burst attack before. Well, we're certainly going to beat him. We've been so close to beating him. He's not that difficult, actually. I'm not really paying attention enough to learn his moveset, so I need to do that a little bit. Alright. Are we ready? Finally a good blood edge demon too. I do like this boss, that's pretty cool. I'm just being too aggressive and attacking from the front, which I should obviously be doing the complete opposite of that. So we're gonna be a little bit less aggressive here, a little bit smarter. Just taking his time in the air. I like that. Taking flight for the first time. Why do you go that way? This dude does everything I'm not expecting, like every time. Like, okay, I'll move to the side and this way I'm closer to his tail, and then he's like faces me perfectly. It says arrows times 5, but you don't get 5 arrows because I'm actually using one each time. That was his desperation attack right there. Naturally. I don't know what I did that first time when I just... Oh, the first time I nearly melted him in one cycle. I think it means it's giving you 5 sacred arrows, which you use... Oh, I see. That makes more sense. Never saw that move. That was pretty nuts. Yeah, he's like... It's like when you accidentally puncture a fire extinguisher and it starts flailing around. That's what he did. Come down here. The fire extinguisher move's coming, I can feel it. As slow as he's moving. It's like like literally like the dragon from Neverending Story. He still hits me in the face. Yeah, I don't like the fire extinguisher move. Not my favorite. Great analogy. Not that I've ever done that, but it's just, you know, what I imagine the way it would work. We had something going there, Blood Edge, but this jack wagon had to screw it up. All the arrows. Oh, he's doing it again. I think there you just have to go towards him once, get the perfect evasion, and just get behind him. Yeah, we like the fire Blood Edge Demon for this guy. What a freaking waste. But it didn't. He was up in the air the whole time. Alright, we're getting close to time, so we gotta focus. I would get behind him if I could, but that tail swipe, even when it's slow, is actually pretty tough to dodge. I think it might go for 2 hits, which is a little concerning. I don't want to get there and then I'm doing all this stuff and boom, get killed by that, you know? But Demon was across the map fighting an absolute ghost. So you get 5 sacred shots, but you use your base arrows. That makes perfect sense. I was wondering why I said ×5, but it was just a timer, you know? A little cooldown timer would be sufficient, I think, for that. That's why it's so confusing. What am I supposed to do there? He did a whole Kamehameha. I guess that was a spirit bomb on the freaking arena. I agree with you on the arrow thing. Yeah, it would just be nice to show that you have the buff. Because you have a buff cooldown. Like right now I have the buff right above my health bar. That would be sufficient. But to say ×5, like, it only really is saying you can only shoot up to 5 sacred arrows using your own base as your arrows. However, it's also timed. That's like, what? A lot of conditions, man. Lots of conditions. Boom, 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 boom. At this point, I'll have no arrows. I should have enough Amrita eventually to have the Guardian Spirit, because kinda needing that. He had every single status effect. All the effects. Run towards them maybe for the spirit bomb? I had no clue what to do. I should have just sprinted to the side. I thought I could iframe it, but I lacked the courage. And I guess there, because he's doing that peck, I just need to move off to the side. I just get so darn aggressive whenever I get like an opening like that. I always like to punish those burst breaks. Yeah, I've never seen that spirit bomb attack. This guy's pulled out new attacks several times. Pretty annoying. So close. I know I had the living artifact thing, but when he flies around, it's like impossible to hit him. So you don't want to waste it on an attempt like that. If you can avoid it. Surprised he didn't get confusion there. Blood Edge Demon hit him pretty hardcore. I don't know what he's doing. Spirit bomb thing? Well, that didn't work. Oh man, he was just running around like an idiot. We have to finish this. I was not expecting that, but I did press R2 just a fraction of a second too late though. I figured it would just go over. Yeah, me too. That thing had insane. It actually hit me dead on. Like, it hit me dead on. Just like Goku throwing Spirit Bomb, man. Like, always. Always hits the mark. That's a terrible attack. Now we've seen it twice. Kick Bird Sard behind. I'm about to, Walter. I'm definitely trying to. I'm working on it. We got it. We have some time. Should have enough time left to do it. think we can do it. I hope you're having a great Friday, by the way. Dang it. Places I saw, yeah, it was like perfect. It was like zeroed into my location. I was like, man, I saw it when I was sprinting. I was like, yeah. I was like, maybe I can try perfect evasion. I totally flubbed up the timing there. I did not have the right timing there. Somehow I didn't die. It's my alarm. We got 5 minutes before I must depart. Can we beat him? If I had living artifact, I probably should have popped it there. I don't know if I did. Honestly, I just kind of panicked. I can't believe I survived the spirit bomb though. That was like the major thing. Man. I want to see what I did when I almost killed him in that first fight. I think I had him just so saturated with confusion. I waited and I dodged, and I think it's 2 hits. It's 2 hits worth of dodge, I think. So that'd be more of like a deflection opportunity maybe, but you can't dodge through it twice, that's for sure. I haven't been able to get a perfect evasion on that but like a single time. It's been kind of rough. It was the confusion. It had to have been, right? Because he almost died in one cycle. He was like maybe 25% health or less. I mean, it seemed like a few hits. All right, we got like 2 minutes left. I need to use a living artifact though. So close. Missing every single strike, that's cool. He was just overhead. Alright, last try and then we'll call it a week, man. It's been a week indeed. And then we'll go back. I think we have what? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. We have 3 days to do the rest of the cleanup of next week, so that'll be awesome. All right. So this was a great week. You've done really some impressive work, Human. Man, it was good. It was good. That last attempt was really awesome too. That I feel happy with. We can certainly beat him. It's just a matter of being more patient and proccing all the effects. We will then pretty much clear out this area here. And that'll allow us to come back here, clear everything else out, work our way up. So we have these 2 regions left. And then everything else is 100%ed to my knowledge, except, yeah, this is the Itsumade part, yeah. So wowzers, and that's the very final area. So we just have these 2 left, honestly. And I think we can definitely do it, but I just want to say thank you guys so much. Yesterday was a big day. I'm going to be making sure I do all the posts and whatever else saying, hey, we did it, guys. We did the first, whatever, level 1, no armor, blind playthrough kind of run, so that'd be awesome. And we're just going to do clean up the rest of the week until Resident Evil comes out, so really looking forward to that. But anyways, I do have to head out now, guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for stopping by today. We will definitely get our revenge. Probably not going to stream this weekend at all. I'll probably be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like to finish this up, and then we'll do Resident Evil at the end. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. Please be safe. Look out for some